Hi Greg, this is Jesse. Today I'm doing a quick review of your Healing Mastery page and just making a few suggestions on the font and the design and the layout just to make it pull a better response than I think it currently will. So here are my suggestions. First of all, I think I wasn't clear on what I meant about the headline. Your entire headline, all the words, need to be this color, need to be red. I suggest you use Tahoma red. This color red is fine, this color. And you want to make the entire headline in this color font and this color size. So all of this needs to be like that. Okay. All of this is fine. I would suggest removing this out. I don't think this does a lot for you in terms of boosting a response. It's not critical and it should not be in this position. If you're going to use this at all, it should be much further down the page, but I think you should just either remove this or put it much further down, and I'll suggest where in just a moment. Another thing I'd like to point out is the color of the page. This background here is fine, but what I don't like, what I think will distract your readers, even if it seems subtle, is the brown and the white color. What you should do is remove this brown color. Take it out and make it white, so that the whole page, the entire page, is one white color. No brown, no gold, just one standard white color. Also, this can come much later in the page. It's taking up valuable real estate, valuable sales real estate by being this early on. It's details they'll need because they need to know when and where the event will be, but they don't need to know this yet. You can replace this later on, and I'll show you where. I would put this at the very end. I would put it down here after this text. So it should go down here after this text. Okay, now we come down to here. This is a call to action and it's appearing too early. It's appearing too early. Now, you probably noticed with long copy sales letters, they often have click here to order, click here to reserve your seat several times throughout the page. The reason for that is they're justifying that kind of call to action several times throughout the page because it's long text and people will decide to order early on and they need a way to order. However, in this page, you don't have long copy text. It's fairly brief and therefore you only really need one call to action. This is great, and I think we should move this to down the page, and I'm going to show you where. Let's move that here. Right here. So take this and put it here. What do you do with this? Delete it. You don't need 3 call to actions on a short page like this. I would just have that one, move it down here. Alright, this is fine, but why don't we stay, this headline is fine, but why don't we stay congruent with the rest of the layout and use the same font as in this headline. What you want to do though is use a smaller font. So if this is Tahoma font size 18, for your sub headlines like this, you want to use size 14 red Tahoma. That's size 14 red Tahoma. Do that. Again, remove this brown and just use a consistent white color. Again, no yellow either. Just use white all down the page, no brown background. How about you change this again to that red 14 to Homer font, red 14 to Homer font, and center it. So have this subhead running here. And then you can put this in black text because right now it's in brown. Again, another subhead here. Why don't we have it red to Homer 14 font? And again, the background should be white and have this in black writing. Black writing, italics, that's fine. That is what I would do. Can you get these people's photos? If you can get their photos, it's going to increase your response because it makes a testimonial seem more real, even though these people are obviously real people, obviously respected people, and your audience should realize that. But if they don't, it can only help by having their photos. That will help to boost your response. This is fine. I don't mind that. However, you need to make this red to Homer font size 14. Make it consistent with your other subheadlines. And for this text, see how it's centered? You want it to be, again, like the other text, on the left, not centered. Now, this, which you're going to change, should actually be after this. So this block of text should be here, and then your call to action comes last. Call to action comes last on the page. Again, change this. It's another subhead. You want to change it to red to Homer font, size 14. And that is my recommendations for your layout and color and design of the website. And I think that will improve the response. That is my recommendations, and talk to you soon.